Morning YouTube, this is Sean from DRS TV, and today we're going to try an experiment. So I've always wanted a trail dog. I think they're cool, and I have one. There he is. His name's Burley, and he is a good boy. Like everything, not everything is how you imagine it would be, and around here, the real limiting factor for getting this little rocket furball out on the trail are ticks, especially this time of year. It can be horrific. I brought him to this location in the past where we've gotten like several dozen ticks on him in a day, and ticks are just gruesome. So I've really tried a few things. None of them have worked, but today we're going to try this tick vest that we've assembled and see if it is successful at keeping the ukus off my boy. So this is the vest. I got it online from a company called Pet Belong. I picked it because it's really durable looking, easy to put on, and it has a lot of surface area, not just on his back, but on his chest and belly. And I think that's important because it's really using this to have surface area to be treated with this pesticide called Sawyer's, which is made for hikers and other people in the outdoors. Once it dries, it's totally non-toxic, but when it's on your clothes or clothing, it's very effective at repelling ticks. So this vest has been treated, it's dried. Now we're going to put it on burls. We're going to go into what is literally tick-infested habitat and see how it all performs. So I'll get this on the boy and off we go. All right, so we've got the vest on Burls. He looks very sad. He just doesn't like wearing it. He's a nudist at heart. Bubby, come here, look at me. But he's worn this before. He's also very camera shy, and he's used to it. It doesn't bother him. So let's go see if we can go mountain biking, and you can come home without a million ticks on you. What do you say, Bubby? Does that sound good? That sound good? Burley's clearly already over any vest-related sadness. He's just happy to be out. His tail is like the ultimate mood ring. Depending on how it's riding, you can totally tell if he's happy or sad. And right now he's happy. So we're just gonna do our usual loop here and see how the boy does. This is normally when I like to bring Burley out for the early season training because the ground is soft and it's easy on his pads. He has mad cardio always. His breed is unbelievable at running. His real limiting factor besides ticks is just getting his pads tough. The ground here is hard as a rock today because it hasn't rained in ages. So we're gonna have to take it easy so he doesn't blow a pad out. Come on, boy, let's go, giddy up. Like I said, we're gonna go nice and easy. It's more about checking out the new tick vest than anything else today. If it's successful, I'll be so excited. We can get him all trained up for the season without any of the horrible consequences of riding here in the spring. When Burley is in shape, very easy for him to do a 15 to 20 mile ride at pace, which sounds insane, but if he was at the ranch where he was born, nearby Potter Valley, and was doing what he's supposed to do, they run about double that every day, chasing cows. So he has quite the battery pack just about getting his pads up to par. You can see he's looking back at me like, let's go, dude. But we're gonna go easy today. Just about half pace for Burley. The jump, he's so good. I don't know if you just see it, but there's a couple deer off to the side, and Burley will not chase them. Because of his breed, he's just relentlessly task-driven. Whatever that task is, the world could literally be burning down around him. And he's just going to do what he thinks he's supposed to do. And right now, in his head, sending it down this trail is his job. And he's very serious about his work. If you're wondering what kind of dog Burley is, he's what's known as a McNab, which is largely a border collie. They've been mixed with a few things over the eons to be a little more rugged and aggressive than a border collie. In general, border collies are more for sheep, and McNabs are more frequently used for cattle. There's a big valley near where we live called Potter Valley. There's a lot of beef out there, and Burley is from the Magruder Ranch. It's a very well-known farm around here. He was not bred. He was a part of an unplanned love child litter, and we were lucky enough to get him. If you're thinking about owning this kind of dog, just know that you're basically signing up to be that person in New York City with a pet tiger. These are bred to work, and they need to be thoroughly exercised every day or they are unhappy. But if you're a very active person and you want a dog that can do it all with you, these are amazing animals. Incredibly smart, incredibly athletic, but they're born to move and they need a lot of exercise. Also, just know that, you know, if you've got a trail dog, you need to be prepared to bring them their own water and food for longer days, etc. Because they can't. So when I come here, I actually don't drink a lot of water on a ride this long. So my whole water bottle is for Bubs. You want some water, buddy? But on longer rides, you got to plan for bringing water for two. So normally, wouldn't let Burley walk around out in that deep grass because that's sort of Tick City, USA. But since that's going to be the proof in the pudding, I'm just letting him kind of do his own thing while he takes a little break here. You can see he's got some accessory patches on his vest. When you order them from Peppy Long for not a lot, you can get some custom patches that stick on the Velcro. So he's got his Instagram page on there. Oh, look, he's coming in for the shot, which is Burley at Burley the McNabb, and then just send it, because that's literally how he lives. Everything he does, he goes to 11. So these little patches of coyote brush are particularly ticky. We're gonna get the full Monty and we'll see how his tick-proof vest performs. For sure, conditions are perfect for a bad tick day. So far, I haven't seen any on him. And usually if it's bad by this point in the ride, I'll see a couple on his muzzle. All right, we're back in some pretty dense coyote brush. I still haven't seen a single bugger on him, which is amazing. Almost wrapping up a ride. Back to the car. We'll wipe him down and brush him, see if we find anything. But so far, looking pretty promising. Hi, buddy. We're back at the van, and we're looking down barrels. I do not see a single tick. We're gonna give him his normal post-ride wipe down, which he loves, because he thinks it's all about affection. And it is, honestly. And we'll see if we find anything. I just finished wiping barrels down. I use these yellow Costco microfleece things because literally everything sticks to them. They're like Velcro. And even for ticks, when he has ticks on him, I can remove a lot of them just by giving him a wipe down with one of these. I've looked on the whole thing. They really show up on these. All kinds of leaves and sticks and other things, but no bugs, which is, for this time of year, truly phenomenal. I just finished brushing him out. He sheds like mad. Lots of hair, but again, not a single tick, which for this time of year is, that's honestly phenomenal. I couldn't be happier. It's only a one-time endeavor, but so far so good. I'm super encouraged by this. I'll do some more rides as the season continues and update everybody, but I would say this is close to a miracle. And look, he's happy he got out. No ticks and a good run. That's a happy trail dog right there. All right. So I'm back in the shop after a ride, and I have to say first impressions were really encouraging. It's essentially never happened during this time of year. We'd had no ticks. Usually there's anywhere from a few to a zillion. So for him to have none is kind of amazing. The product that I use on this vest is this stuff here. Sawyer's Premium Insect Repellent. I got it off Amazon. I got a 2-pack for like 30 bucks. I know a lot of hikers and hunters and mountain bikers also put on their clothing or at least their shoes. I treated my mountain bike shoes as well because the risk of Lyme disease around here is real. And if you're active in an area where ticks and Lyme disease are prevalent, I would really consider giving this stuff a shot. Anyways, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, maybe give us a thumbs up and consider hitting the subscribe button. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching.